probably am the least guy, I would say, probably in the world that would have ever gotten into barbecue. So for the path for me to be here with a barbecue restaurant was certainly never in the plan for my life. Barbecue for me, and I think probably for a lot of other people as well, just kind of how we grew up.
Barbecue is hard work. It's a lot. It takes time. I'm back here in the pit room, and being able to watch people pull up in the parking lot with their families, their husbands, their wives, their children, their kids, their friends, their cousins. That's a big deal to me. It's a really big deal.
So whenever you pull up in the parking lot, you see the smoke coming out from the barbecue pits. You smell barbecue in the air. We wanted to have a place that people planned on coming to.
It's kind of a story that almost didn't happen.
I am Blue Brousard, owner 1701 Barbecue here in Beaumont, Texas. I probably am the least guy probably in the world that would have ever gotten into barbecue. Our family's been here in Southeast Texas for 7 generations now. For 5 of those now, our family has been funeral service providers. That's what I was, and still am to this day, very proud of our family business. Probably 2 or 3 years ago, my sister and I, who is one of my business partners at the funeral home along with my dad, we'd been talking about the idea of creating some new concepts. Food service kind of came up in conversation. But I would just never dream that it'd be a possibility for us to be able to finally get here one day and open up a restaurant.
Well, being from Southeast Texas, we don't have a whole lot of Central Texas style of barbecue. And a lot of my hometown friends that I grew up with kind of moved out to that area. Whenever I'd go visit those guys, you go visit your friends and you go eat barbecue. And to not have that here in my hometown kind of felt a little empty. With his vision and my love for the craft, it just felt really good to be able to make that partnership work.
Early stages, a few years ago, a good friend of mine, David Thompson, he and I had a food trailer. We'd only be able to maybe set that up every once in a while, special events in town and whatnot. That really kind of got the spark in me for cooking barbecue and really enjoying food. to this day, we're probably about a year in right now for business so far to date. The biggest transition that we had whenever we got this place going, some unknowns, I guess you would say. We finally have all this product coming in, and we're trimming briskets. So, for instance, you've got a 15-pound brisket that comes in. You have to trim it before it goes on the smoker. Then by the time you cook it, you may have about 5 or 6 pounds of product that you can actually sell. So the biggest challenge that we kind of knew going in immediately was, what are we going to do with all this product that we've purchased and essentially we can't use? So our answer to that was making our house-made sausage here recently, also including some boudin as well. And that's something that we've been really proud to hang our hats on, that knowing that all of our items here are made in-house, all the way down to our sides and our desserts.
My name is Cherish Eve Moore. I am a pastry chef, unofficially, officially, here at 1701. There was such a hype, there was such a build-up that was super exciting. This restaurant, there was nothing in it. I put these tables together, I hand shampooed these chairs, put the furniture, like the pieces, like we put this kitchen together, we put the shelves together. So like, there's even more pride into it that we've all had our hands in it from day one, that he brought us in and included us in all of those steps.
Yeah, I would say that there's a lot of barbecue restaurants that are very similar. Maybe what distinguishes our restaurant in this particular region is that we are trying to create, obviously, a craft barbecue that has that hill country flair, but at the same time, we are being faithful to our roots here in Southeast Texas to bring in some of those flavors that people in our particular area will be familiar with. You know, it's been our desire to create such a demanding product, such a great tasting food and a great experience for the customer, that we weren't too worried about the location. We were more concerned about what it was that we were actually creating, what we were cooking, what we were putting in front of the customer. So I would say that we did not know truly if Beaumont would accept us and accept this style of barbecue. Beaumont has a rich style of unique barbecue, all on its own.
Whenever we opened last year, we were probably not the best time in the world to open up a restaurant. It was right in the middle of the pandemic. You don't know if you can get customers in the door or not.
So honestly, day one, December 1st last year, we didn't know if anyone was going to show up, but they did. And we had a belief, we had a thought that if we could create a great product and reproduce that over and over, be consistent with that, and show great customer service, that the customer would come. And thankfully, that seems to be our experience so far.
I think whenever we opened, restaurants were at a 50% capacity for dining. Just kept pushing through, and very, very fortunate that we've got a community that has supported us from day one. Just amaze us every single day. And we're proud of 1701. We're proud of Beaumont, Southeast Texas, for supporting us.
I think that for us, the group that makes up 1701, we've always been a group of people independently who have looked for good food, who appreciate good food. We're always imagining different foods that we can create at home, experimenting with flavors and different styles of cooking, things that are maybe a little bit more labor intensive, but we like that. We like to do things a bit different, things that take a little bit more time, things that are harder. And so when you combine that desire and that love for the long haul of food and the cooking experience. That's really why I think that we're successful in the way that we have been as of late.
So, I mean, we got a great group of guys. It was really tight-knit from the beginning. We got really lucky, and we all kind of had the same goals in mind. Make great barbecue and do a Central Texas style in Southeast Texas. And I think that's what kind of set us apart a little bit.
What? What's going on?
We'll be having a big 1-year celebration to celebrate everything. But you know, we're 1 year in, so we're going to make it through the year. Keep our heads down, keep working.
Obviously, Texas Monthly, top 50 back in November, which I still can't believe.
I would say, you know, anybody who's in the barbecue game obviously knows about Texas Monthly and their top 50 list that they come out with. You know, 2 years ago, whenever we were thinking about 1701 barbecue, that was always, I guess you would say, it was a goal, but it just seemed so unattainable.
That's incredible that we've been able to accomplish such a feat and get some recognition.
It's still trying to wrap our head around it, quite honestly.
To be ranked as one of the top 50 barbecue joints in Texas in a matter of less than a year is, in some degree, for us, just shocking, maybe a bit unbelievable sometimes. It's mind-blowing. It's amazing.
Whenever that list came out and we first saw that, that's very, very emotional time for all of us. We're extremely honored by it. We don't take it for granted. And you know, we thought for sure that we were way too young of a business. We've never claimed to know it all. We just knew that we were really passionate about cooking food, and we just kind of kept our heads down and kept working at it. So to be honored and to be named on that Texas Monthly list, it's to us just kind of like a once-in-a-lifetime achievement, and we could not be more proud of that.
The thing that makes me stay here is like, it doesn't feel like coming to work. Like, I mean, it physically does feel like work. It's definitely labor, but it's like coming home. Like, we feel like family. Like, we joke that Blue and Travis are mom and dad.
Professional, so I'm proud to be a part of the team that we have here, and definitely couldn't do it without my family. Y'all are my 1701 family, so thank y'all. Appreciate it, guys.
You know, we've got an incredible team here of folks. Everybody here is on the same page. They want to put out the best product that they can daily. So we accredit all that success to them. It's a cool thing for 1701, but it's also a cool thing for Beaumont as well. It was definitely the support of my family to really kind of push us and get us moving forward and kind of get us to this point. So I credit my family for everything that I am today, and you know, pretty much made everything possible for us.